This is an example of how you can use breakout rooms in a math class in algebra. And I would use these breakout rooms for remediation or for preparation for a lesson quiz or for test help. And you can create these very specifically to guide your students' learning. You can have a number of topics in separate breakout rooms for the students to engage with. In this particular example, I am using integers, and in each breakout room is a game that the students play individually, and it's interactive online, and there are different levels for each of the games that are in the breakout rooms. And what I would recommend the teacher to do is to have a ticket out the door so that you know that the student was doing what was expected of them in the breakout rooms, and they could submit that to a Dropbox that you would create for this particular activity, or send it to you in a K-mail, or you could have a slide in the main room with some practice problems on it that each student would have to work on. If you had the time, you could be very specific and create individualized problems for specific students, especially if you knew they were coming to your session. So in these breakout rooms, I am gonna just demonstrate for you the game that I have in here. I always think it's fun to try and make games out of math so that the kids aren't looking at math as this daunting task. As you can see, this particular game that I found has 3 different levels, and this is for comparing integers. I have integer addition here. I have integer subtraction with 3 different levels, and as well ordering integers. And each one of these are found at one particular website that I located on the internet. There's lots of interactive activities on the internet for math. There's also practice worksheets where it's a live worksheet on the internet where kids can type in their answers and get immediate feedback on whether or not their answer is correct. And you can use those also in a web push or put them in a quiz manager so that you can get some immediate summative assessment going before your students leave class for the day. I would recommend this particular setup on a day where you are specifically doing some sort of targeted teaching and not necessarily direct instruction of one topic. However, this does lend itself to letting kids go on their own and explore the breakout rooms, and leaving you available to do that direct instruction for those students who are requiring it. I highly recommend using something like this on a day of remediation, or when you're focusing on a specific topic. For example, after reviewing a test and you notice that all the students missed a particular problem. So I hope that helps you with your algebra class.